Hey everyone, welcome back to Gear Storm, the channel where passion meets performance. Today, we're diving into the brand new 2026 Fiat 500 Abarth, a small hatch with a big personality. This is not just another city car. This is the fiery little scorpion that promises fun, style, and agility all packed into a compact design. If you've been curious about how Fiat has evolved its iconic 500 Abarth, stay tuned because this review covers every angle, from the front facet to performance, interior details, and of course, pricing. Starting up front, the 2026 Fiat 500 Abarth makes a bold impression despite its size. The face has been reworked with sharper LED matrix headlights that look aggressive and playful at the same time. The circular headlamp shape we know from the 500 family is still here, but the detailing inside the units feels more premium, with daytime running lights that form a striking scorpion-like pattern. The Abarth badge sits proudly at the center, and the honeycomb mesh grille has been opened up further for cooling the engine while giving the car a more athletic stance. The bumper is sculpted with deep air inlets, making it look ready for action. From the side profile, you can see the Abarth DNA shining through. The car sits lower compared to the standard Fiat 500, with wider arches that give it a squat, planted look. The 17 or optional 18-inch alloy wheels are new for this model year, with designs that blend motorsport inspiration and urban style. Red brake calipers peek through the spokes, reminding you this isn't just about looks. The side skirts are more pronounced, and subtle Abarth graphics along the doors add to the hot hatch vibe. The compact dimensions remain, making it perfect for darting around tight city streets, but everything about its presence says this car is built for excitement. Step inside, and the 2026 Fiat 500 Abarth welcomes you with a cabin that's both sporty and surprisingly upscale. The flat-bottom steering wheel is wrapped in Alcantara with a red center marker at the top, giving it a proper race-inspired feel. The digital instrument cluster has been redesigned with Abarth-specific graphics, including performance timers, boost pressure gauges, and a shift indicator. The central infotainment screen runs Fiat's latest Uconnect system, which is faster and more responsive, with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto built in. The seats are sculpted sport buckets with heavy bolstering to hold you tight in corners. Depending on trim, you can get them wrapped in leather and Alcantara with contrast stitching in red or yellow. The pedals are metallic, the gear selector is minimalistic, and there's ambient lighting that adds flair at night. Despite its compact footprint, the interior feels modern and driver-focused, with enough space for two adults in the front to ride comfortably. The back seats remain snug, more suited for kids or short trips, but they can fold down to expand cargo space, which is actually decent for a car this size. Around the rear, the Abarth personality is unmistakable. The taillights keep the Fiat 500's signature rectangular shape, but the internals have been reworked with LED illumination that looks crisp and modern. The rear bumper is chunky with a diffuser-like design, housing twin exhaust tips that emit a throaty growl, because if there's one thing the 500 Abarth has always delivered, it's sound. And Fiat has made sure that continues, with a revised record Monza exhaust system that gives you crackles and pops on downshifts. The Scorpion badge and subtle spoiler round off a back end that's compact, playful, and distinctly Abarth. Now onto performance, which is the heart of this car. The 2026 Abarth 500 continues to punch above its weight. Under the hood, you'll find a 1.4-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, but this year it's been retuned for better response and efficiency. Output is around 180 horsepower and 200 pound-feet of torque, which may not sound massive, but in a car that weighs barely over a ton, it's more than enough to make it feel like a rocket in the city. 0 to 60 happens in just under 6.5 seconds, and the top speed pushes past 140 miles per hour, which is plenty for a hatchback of this size. The suspension is stiffer than the regular 500, giving it sharp handling in corners. Pair that with a quick steering rack and standard performance tires, and you've got a car that thrives in twisty roads just as much as it does in traffic. It's agile, it's responsive, and most importantly, it's fun. Braking is strong with ventilated discs, and the driving modes let you tailor the throttle response and steering feel to your mood. Whether you're cruising or pushing it hard, the Abarth delivers excitement every time. As for pricing, the 2026 Fiat 500 Abarth starts at around $32,000 in the US, which makes it one of the most affordable hot hatches you can buy today. Add a few options like the premium sound system, Alcantara package, and larger wheels, and you're looking closer to $37,000 fully loaded. For Europe, pricing varies slightly, but the value proposition remains. It's a small car with big character at a reasonable price point. So the big question is, who is this car for? The 2026 Fiat 500 Abarth isn't trying to be the most powerful hot hatch on the market. Instead, it's designed for drivers who want a car full of charm, one that's easy to live with in the city, yet wild enough to make every drive an adventure. It's stylish, it's cheeky, and it's still very much the scorpion sting we've come to love. That's our deep dive into the 2026 Fiat 500 Abarth. If you enjoyed this review, smash that like button, subscribe for more reviews, and let me know in the comments. Would you take this playful Abarth over something like the Mini Cooper JCW or the Toyota GR Yaris? Until next time, this is Gear Storm, and I'll see you in the next ride.